All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the
Goomba
Goomba
Podcast.
Podcast.
That's what it's called. I beat you
Almost
to it.
forgot it.
Yeah.
Wait, what is this thing called?
I beat you to it.
Today was a special episode that will be releasing in tandem with our FurryCon video, and in order to supplement the video, we basically just need to talk about it. So
here we are.
here we are.
Yeah.
Rewriting our experiences of FurryCon.
Yeah, our war journal. We're sending letters from the war front. We got invited. I don't know if we're naming who invited us, but we got invited by a friend.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Should I contextualize how this even started?
Hey, do whatever you like, man.
So I heard about this from a friend who ultimately did not go. But, you know, there was a furry convention being held in Arizona where I reside. A pretty large one, about 1,000-person convention, 3 days over the New Year's weekend.
Big time stuff. BTS.
And on a whim, you know, I decided, let's do it. Blaze Dinkbot, the sweethearts they are, made it happen on a short notice and
we
flew
love
out.
getting evil.
And, you know, we got evil for a few days, and here we're just gonna recap the evilness
In the driest sense, we're gonna really like just give you the facts. We're on here like CNN. So
CNN.
yeah, me and Blaze flew out. Spoon Kid
I
was
drove.
gracious. Oh yeah, you drove in that
I
stupid
drove.
little car.
The robot car, dude.
Yeah,
Bro, we
Blaze drives.
drove a Tesla,
Yeah,
dude.
it's got this fucking massive iPad in the middle, and it's like it goes into where the leg room is.
You can play like Elon Musk Mario Kart on it while you drive.
If you like move your leg
That
too
shit
fast, you'll
sucks.
break the car.
Then
There's-
So you can't
dude.
drive it without your phone?
Yeah.
What is
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
What
There's
is
no
that?
key.
There's not like.
He's
a
like, oh,
key.
my phone's gonna die. I can't drive. Like, what?
Dude,
That's
fucking,
not my
there's
car,
no
dude.
dashboard. If that iPad stops working, it's over. You're
It's
done.
over.
Dude, I would not own a Tesla, but not in a
Yeah.
hater way.
Thankfully, you don't own it, but
I don't know.
it's
I
still
like
it
my
was
car
the
keys.
gayest driving experience I've ever had.
Yeah, you guys are hating though.
But I flew out. Spoon Kid was gracious and paid for my plane and my hotel. Very G style of Spoon
Top G
Kid.
style.
Very top G style. If you guys need a new role model, there you go.
Yeah.
Andrew Tate got locked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we ate that pizza that you thought was disgusting. I thought it was pretty good.
Oh, we're starting from the top.
I guess. I
Okay,
don't
let
know.
me think. When did you fly in?
I pulled up. I don't know the dates. I don't remember dates.
You
December.
flew in when I flew in.
Oh yeah,
You guys got there
so we
like
got there
2
on the
days
same
before
day.
me or a day before me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this motherfucker was here like this motherfucker wouldn't leave. He was here for like 2
Yeah.
weeks,
It was fun.
just drinking the whole time.
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Yeah, maybe I do.
Well, I'm gonna knock your fucking block off, dude. How about that?
It was great. I showed Dinkbot, you know, my hood. We got some pizza.
Yeah.
Dude, that pizza place was funny as hell. They brought Blaze, you missed out. I think I've taken you to this place before. They brought out this pizza that was just folded in half. It looked like a calzone. And the guy
Was it
just goes, what?
Was it supposed to be folded in half?
No, it was just like
No, it was
it
it was like literally like half of the pizza was folded over and the guy's like, sorry man, the chef messed up. Like, okay.
Dude, he came out
Whatever.
later. He was like, "Yeah, we had to throw away the other one."
Yeah, like this was his second rendition. The first one couldn't make the cut. This one was folded. Like,
yeah.
Was it the place where the hostess was like eyeing you up?
no, not that place. It's a different place.
different
We didn't hit
pizza.
that place.
That
That
place-
place was
Um,
fire.
It was good, man. I enjoyed it. I liked that pizza quite a bit.
Yeah, Dinkbot was like, "This is the best pizza I've ever had." This dude lives
Y'all
in
were
fucking,
dogging on it, bro.
Yeah, this guy eats cornbread pizza with cheddar
Yeah.
cheese on it.
So after that, we woke up. I think Blaze showed up that night, and then we went to the FurryCon in the morning, right?
I think I showed up in the
Yes.
morning,
Yeah, you showed up like
Well,
at
yeah, but,
8
like-
a.m. before
Yeah.
the FurCon.
Yeah.
and then
And then
we went to the FurCon.
in the morning,
in the
Me and
morning.
Blaze have both been up all night, so we rock up to this thing just like sullen, ghoulish, and it's overwhelming instantly the second you walk in the door. By the way, I forgot we skipped some steps here, but like we pull up and we put on the masks, which are kind of hard to describe in audio format, but
You'll see him.
yeah, you'll see it in the video. And then we pull up in the masks, and not many funny looks at all. I would reckon.
Not
Like,
surprisingly.
Well, I don't know how much we should keep in of this, but this FurryCon was in like a hotel, like a
They all
business
are.
center.
yeah,
they all- I
all
guess
are.
I-
Like
but
a
this one
Marriott or
was-
something like that.
Yeah, it was some, but I've never been to a convention. So it's this hotel, and you have like the most normal looking, white collar, corporate looking guys, people with their families who are just trying to go on a vacation. And you've got like people walking in with like full fursuits, just crazy like bells and
Yeah,
weird
Butts
tie
hanging out,
thing. Yeah, like
Bondage and
bondage.
Fat.
you know what
Fat,
was
fat.
being held there that I realized because I saw a bunch of people with like branding. There was a
Yeah.
college reunion there.
Oh, great.
That was like a 30-year college reunion. So it was all these like 50-year-old normal white people.
Yeah, like a bunch of Rothschilds and shit. Like
Yeah.
they,
it
they were
was
getting
just
together for the
like,
baby eating convention. They were like, "What in the devil is this?"
what is that? And then, I mean, then you got. So you had to walk through their level to get to the furry level.
Yeah, it was tight though.
And,
I love the contrast. That was really funny.
it was.
It was.
Well, I think we show it in the video, but
Yeah, absolutely, I did.
it was we were getting looked at by them for sure, but
Yeah,
other than that, the furries
very accepting.
could not
of
have
the fish.
cared less.
Very
they were very
accepting.
accepting.
So we
Very
pull
cool
up,
people.
and they're like, "Oh, you got to have a thing, a pass or whatever." And we'd already paid money, so we're like, it's kind of a pain in the ass, or whatever. And we get in line with all the furries and like the weird people, and they all look kind of funny. And then one guy, the guy behind us, you remember, with like the furry hands, and he
Yeah.
starts
He
putting,
just. But it's 10:30 in the morning. Fur convention hasn't even. There's not even like an event yet. The panels
he's
start
standing
at like
in line
noon,
to get
and
his pass.
he's got pills.
Yeah,
He's
dude.
already
He's just
dosing
like-
out
Yeah.
something. I don't know what it was,
Did
but
you
he
notice
is getting ready.
the pills had like a wolf print on them, or like
It was like
they were,
furry
like,
branded
themed.
pills.
He had custom pressed like LSD.
Like
yeah.
fucking like wolfkind MDMA
Yeah.
for the.
And if I remember correctly, he was one of the ones in the sex masks, like in the GIMP style.
Yeah, he was
was.
pretty.
He
yeah,
was
for context, the way this one worked, or I think most of them work, is the first 6 hours, basically daytime, is like PG furry stuff. There's kids. It's like how to make
Yeah.
a fursuit, how to whatever, and then once it gets dark out, starts the 18 plus panels where you got to show your
Ooh.
ID to get in.
Yeah, and you got to show
And
your
it's-
ass.
You got to show your ass. You got to show your dick
Yeah.
and balls, and it goes crazy.
So we're standing in line with this guy who's just pilling up, and we start seeing everybody's got those little COVID vaccination cards, and I start panicking because I'm like, well, I remember getting a shot a few years ago, but whatever that card was, I threw it away. Like I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know you were
I
supposed to
haven't
keep
been
it.
anywhere where they've even asked for that in
Yeah.
the past year plus.
So I was caught off guard by that for sure, and I'm like, Kevin, give me yours. Well, I'll just flash it, but we pull up, and the guy's like, yeah, I saw it on me. I didn't have it. I'm like, yeah, I don't have it. He's like, oh no, but I saw it though. So we got some absolute fucking G at the desk who's like, yeah, you're good. I don't need to see it.
And
Just
you were
go-
confused. You were like, wait, what? And he's like, dude, I saw it. You're good.
yeah.
You were like, no, I didn't show it to you. You
So
were,
yeah,
you were
I
self-sufficient.
just went around coughing in people's mouths and shit, just really getting away with what he let me get away with, and that was tight. So we get our
But
passes.
yeah, that was our introduction. We're like, okay, this guy, helped us out.
Yeah, there's some G's
know.
here.
A couple G's here.
Yeah.
Um,
After that, we missed the marathon or whatever where they're all running through.
right.
I got footage of that on YouTube, but like I saw somebody recorded it. But there's there's a march or like a parade.
Oh, we missed that?
Yeah, hundreds of them like walk through the whole thing like in a line.
Oh man.
Yeah, so we missed that, and I think we missed the introduction. So all we kind of had when we got there is just like the standing event. Like, oh, everybody's making small
Mingle.
talk. Yeah.
Everybody was waiting in like a 2-hour line for the
Yeah.
merch store.
So we kind of just said our prayers and did what we could and then dipped to get some sleep.
Yeah, we looked at the schedule and we're like, okay, nothing interesting's happening until nighttime.
Right.
The kink panel, the furry anal prolapse panel doesn't start till
Yeah.
nighttime. So, Blazed is like passing out already. Let's just go home, we'll sleep,
Yeah.
and then go hit it.
And
That's
while
what we
I'm
did.
there, I'm feeling a refresh. I'm already feeling kind of like, a little weird. So I decided to shave my head, and I made Blaze shave my head.
Kind of, not really.
Yeah. Bro,
Done well.
Bro started going diagonal at one point.
Yeah, I had to fucking help him out. This motherfucker I don't even know how you
Yeah.
messed
Dude,
that up.
I can
I
shave my
reshaved
own
my
head.
head. Yeah.
How do you shave your own head? You can't shave someone else's head.
It was crazy.
Yeah, I
It's a lot easier.
Whatever, man. Fuck you.
It's like mowing a lawn. I did my own head the other night and got it done in like 4 minutes.
Again?
Whatever, man.
I
Yeah.
started shaving his ear.
Jesus.
So, by the way, like the week after that, I kept reaching up there and pulling hairs out that I would find that were like really long.
Oh yeah, I can
It
imagine.
was awesome. So I'm
Did you bring the
bald
hair
now.
sock home?
No, I threw that shit away. I sacrificed the sock.
I want to tell them about the hair sock.
dude, I didn't know how to clean this shit. I didn't want this poor lady. Yeah, I had long ass hair, so there's like a 2-pound pile of hair on the floor, like a fucking gremlin. So I sweeped it all up with like a cup, and then stuffed it in a sock, because the sock had enough volume to fit all the hair.
Right.
And then I just sort of left it there for a few days, the hair sock.
Could we
And,
like could Dan maybe pop up an image of the hair sock? Because you did take a picture.
If
right?
Dan wants it, yeah, I'll send it.
It's pretty funny. It's a sock with like a bunch of hair sticking,
Stick it
out.
out. So that was tight. And then we went to sleep, and how blissful that sleep was.
Did we hit the gym before FurCon that day?
I don't think so, no. I think
No.
you guys... No.
We may,
you didn't
we
drink
may
it.
have
Me
hit,
and you did.
we may have hit it. I still had hair
I
when
think
we went. We
Dinkbot,
hit it
no,
like
Dinkbot and you did.
we hit it before.
You guys went.
Oh, I see.
I didn't go. I
something.
think I was sleeping.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah, back in the gym for Dinkbot.
We
and
went
I'm
through the
so
gauntlet
fucking-
that week, and we were in the gym like every day.
Dude, and I'm so fucking weak. And Spoon Kid is putting up like 9s. Spooky is dropping like a 900-pound fucking bench press. I'm like, all right, bro.
Nah,
All right, bro.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah, come on. All right, bro.
come on.
That was tight. Just on my arms.
What did we? So we got up, blazed, sleepyhead blazed.
Sleepyhead Blaze.
Go back.
We planned the event. So
When
we
did we
knew-
start this In-N-Out business? Because I feel like we had In-N-Out like 9 times when we were there.
You know what? We had In-N-Out before going the second time.
Right,
That's what we did.
right. And then we went after.
And how do you feel about that?
How do I feel about In-N-Out?
Uh huh.
I don't know, man. It's hard to get a burger like that anywhere else.
That's right.
I don't think I think this argument that it's like the best burger, I think it's a good one, but I think if I had it here, I'd be switching in between that and like any other burger place. But it would be in the rotation.
As
Right.
the official food connoisseur here, it
What?
is the best
What, dude?
burger
You eat
in
like
its price.
dude,
You are
you eat
the
fucking
least
mac and cheese
palatted
only,
guy
dude. What the
ever,
hell are you
dude. What are
talking
you
about?
talking about?
I don't know what you're on about.
This
I have
dude doesn't
good-
eat
Shut
soup.
up.
He doesn't eat any seafood. We go to this fucking like
Nice ass restaurant,
and
dude.
he's like, I won't eat a shrimp. I won't eat a lobster
fucking
roll. I won't
delicious
eat
ass
nothing."
shrimp, dude. The like a great buttery lobster and a little
Like some
French
fucking
fry.
like
that, dude.
$100 lobster roll, like
Yeah.
handcrafted by
Fuck
like a
that shit.
fucking. They farmed this lobster and
I
fed
had
him.
mashed potatoes instead, dude. That was
Yeah,
so
this
good.
dude eats like fucking potatoes and mac and cheese. You're talking about food connoisseur. Get out
Yeah,
of
well,
here.
anyways, it's the best burger in its price range, okay? For like $4, best burger hands down. All right?
I guess,
Easy.
but
Easily.
But
That's
I
the
think
thing.
this,
if you're
this
really
best
looking at numbers,
thing-
it is the cheapest one.
For
I
sure.
mean, compared to whatever, compared to anything other than McDonald's,
Right.
I know from the reaction I had to it that it would not. I don't classify it as the best because
Of course.
I'm not.
I mean, it can't be.
I'm not here craving it right now. For example.
I'm craving it right now.
I'm craving it.
Oh Jesus! You know what the best burger is? There's a place called
Five
Hop
Guys?
Dotties. Hop Dottie. They're gone now.
That's
I
a
think.
gourmet burger.
All
That's in a
kind
different
of,
league.
Kind of. It
Yeah,
just
but
wasn't
that's why you
fast
gotta add the
food.
burger.
price
It can't be-
aspect. You add the
I guess.
price
Right.
aspect.
Okay, I guess if
because-
we're exclusively talking fast food, fair enough. But
I mean,
still,
if you're
that
going
is the
to
best
like
burger.
a steakhouse and getting a $30 burger, there,
Dude,
of course it's
steakhouse
gonna be
burgers
better.
suck. Honestly, like I'm not even gonna play. Like they always throw that Wagyu. That's not a great burger.
No, that's a shit burger. Five Guys is the best burger ever.
Well, Five
Okay.
Guys is steakhouse prices.
Yeah, and I don't even like Five Guys burgers at all.
Wow, that's just crazy.
Are you supposed to get cheese on them?
No, dude, no,
Oh.
absolutely not.
Well, that was always the part that I hated the
Dude,
most. so.
cheeseburgers are just vile. I don't know how people eat cheeseburgers. I don't understand.
Bro won't eat a cheeseburger.
Dude, cheese on a burger, it makes no sense.
Yeah, whatever.
You guys mind if I take my vitamins and
Yeah,
my
go for it.
athletic
Man.
greens right
I
now?
have not stopped vaping since we started. So
Okay.
I
Can we
think-
get an athletic green sponsorship? Because I actually like this product.
yeah, Sam Hyde does athletic green. This is with an S at the end.
Okay, that's a pretty good close
Like
competitor
he
of ours.
does
so if he
it,
can get it,
or he is the sponsor.
there's no way they sponsored Sam Hyde.
I have no idea. I don't know.
Their PR team's got to.
yeah. I mean, they sponsored
That's
Joe
goated
Rogan.
if
They
they
sponsored Joe Rogan, I guess. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but
I
I
don't
think this.
care.
I don't think we're on the level of Joe Rogan. My Chipotle's on the way.
We're pretty close, dude. We're probably pulling similar numbers.
Yeah, honestly, you guys have been. Dude, I recently found out Spotify has a comment section.
No.
What?
We have like thousands of comments on Spotify. I never know that.
They hide that shit.
I've
Yeah.
never seen that.
It's like, well, I think you can only get it on like the back end, like
Oh,
you submit responses or comments. I don't know if it's public.
that's got to be a content gold mine, though.
I couldn't even make it to the bottom. I didn't know this was happening.
Well, shit. Anyway, I guess we should talk about the furry convention. We
Right.
Where were we?
after Five Guys,
So-
we rock up.
In and out.
Yes, In and Out. My bad, sir. We rock up and it's dark already. And the first thing we do when we get there is like, I think we immediately hit a blinker in the bathroom and then
And
try to
get
interview
drunk.
people. Did we
Didn't
get
we-
drunk
didn't
right
we-
off the rip?
I don't think you guys got drunk because you guys were
That
driving.
was day 2. You're
That
right.
was day
Oh,
2.
no, I did.
Spoiler
well,
alert.
Yeah.
But we only went.
I think
for-
you guys drank lightly, like very lightly.
we only went for 2 days, I think.
yeah, we
You
did.
guys got fucking
Day 1 we got
demolished.
drunk like during it, but
Yeah.
day 2 we got like a double vodka on the way in.
Yeah.
Well, you guys on date. Well, okay, well, it's just day 1 you got drunk when you were in there.
night 1, I drank 5 Bud Light, or not. It was Coronas. With
Yeah, and I
limes.
had 5
Trulies.
fucking true whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had water.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
I'm so
motherfucker's
pussy,
a
dude.
narc, dude. That guy wasn't even
One hit
IDing.
blinkers.
There was a bartender there who looked like the Joker. His like face was carved up. He wasn't IDing, and he's like, "Hey, what do you want?" And Blaze's like, "Yeah, I'm Dr. Pepper."
Hey,
The
dude.
lamest shit ever.
I mean,
dude.
look, bruh.
Dude, it was so
Lord.
funny. We were the only normal people there, so it was like we'd order something. I'd be like, "Yeah, can I get Corona with lime, boss?" And one of those. He's like, "Yeah, that'll be great." And I leave a tip. And the next guy comes up, he's like, "Can I get
dude.
what's the furry sunrise tequila
Yeah,
shot?"
They had like a furry cocktail, and the dude had to pull out his paper to like see what it was, like
Yeah,
how to make it, and it was just like some fucking canned pineapple juice with like a shot of something.
yeah,
But like he
Yeah.
kept there was only one guy that was going to the bar.
yeah. That
it
like
was-
that.
Yeah,
There was
furries aren't drinkers.
yeah.
no,
And
they're like me.
We bought out like their whole. They had like a 12-pack of beer and a 12-pack of Truly. We had like half of that.
easily.
Yeah. So that shit was tight. We were pretty drunk. And then we start just immediately trying to get in like the kink shows, the kink conference, which I think that's the first thing we did, which may be one of the funniest events that's ever been held, in my opinion. Because not one like humorous thing was said on purpose. It was entirely like
It was so serious.
yeah, through the circumstance of what they were saying and the way they were phrasing it, it ended up being one of the funniest things. Like, I don't remember what the first thing was. I think that guy walking in and being like, dude, this fat there's okay, dude, there's two hosts of this event. There's one really big, giant, old fat guy with a beard. He's so fat. He's like 600 pounds.
He's massive.
He's massive.
Big.
I'm not
And by
even
the way, I'm sorry to
disparaging the man.
interrupt. Just to make a comment about how disorganized this was, there was no microphones.
Yeah.
The door was left open to the con. Like the fact that we even got any audio recordings in this was is something to marvel at. It was like the most unprofessional event I've ever been to. And this had like 200 people sitting in.
Yeah. So and then there's a younger fat guy who doesn't have the ability to grow a beard yet, but you can tell he wants to.
Yeah.
This guy rocks up
Jesus.
wearing a like maybe 2 sizes too small motorcycle jumpsuit.
It's like
pulls
like fully padded tracksuit with the boots.
It's so
Way
fucking
too
funny.
small.
Dude, he's just so fucking goofy looking. He pulls up. He starts talking about, yeah, my fetish is like motorcycle gear. And dude, somebody in the audience,
He wants
you know,
to fuck a motorcycle.
some other motorcycle head, but like clearly like knows how to ride a motorcycle, goes like, "Oh, you ride, man?" He goes, "Well, I don't really ride so much. Like, I don't own a bike. No, one time I rented a trike.
Tricycle.
Yeah.
A big wheel.
One time I rented a big wheel like Stewie Griffin." And that, you know, the stifled laughs begins from
I
us.
mean, when he said that, Dick Pop was like, what did he just say? And I was like, trike, like big wheel, like, you know, Stewie Griffin. I don't even know where you read,
No,
like,
but then
how
it
that
goes
even
further.
compares.
Get that.
Just
'Cause
say
he's-
no, I don't ride.
He goes, I rented this tricycle, whatever, and then he's like, some guy cut me off in it. Don't do that. I actually hit his window off or something. What did he say? Like,
Yeah, he was like
He
trying
said
to be
he
all
kicked it or
badass.
something.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I kicked his door.
Bro had a hissy fit on the trike and is trying to like trying to pass it off like
And
it's
then he
something
follows
cool.
up his badass trike, recounting his trike story with saying that he likes the motorcycle suit because of the knee pads, because he loves being on his knees.
Yeah. And then the other older fat guy's like, yeah,
This-
we all know you like being on your knees.
The 600-pound fat guy's like, yeah, we know you love being on your knees.
Yeah, we all know that.
And then we
Yeah, he's
transition straight from knees, and he's like, and my other fetish is fisting. You guys remember?
Oh, yeah.
Did he really say that?
Yep.
Oh no, dude.
And it was just
Which
like,
did he gets fisted, or
I don't-
did he ever elaborate?
dude, I didn't
I don't
ask
remember.
questions.
The audio
bro.
was so bad.
I did not ask. I just sat there in disbelief that this was a thing.
Yeah. This guy was like pretty young looking, honestly. So it
I
was
would
like,
say like 25.
yeah, he looked like
Yeah.
maybe our age. Like
Other
Yeah.
guy was probably 50.
other guy was real old.
By the
that
way,
guy's
while this
probably
is
like
happening,
30.
the other guy is tying up the security
The
guard
security guard.
for
So
a bondage demonstration.
Yeah.
yeah, he the guy, we go in the con on the first day. He's like, you need your cards. So I was like, okay, this guy's tough as shit. Not really, but I'm like, okay, this guy's like, you know, security guard. And then I look over to the right in this kink thing, and he's getting tied up with like a pink rope. And I'm just like, what the fuck is that? Not the guy that
Yeah.
was like kind of like a
That's the guy
dickhead
who's
to
supposed
us.
to
Like,
protect us.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
the protector getting tied up.
Somebody walks in with a gun right now. He's like, "Oh, tie me! I'll do it." Yeah, it was pretty tight. The guy starts talking about how like his fetish, the really big fat guy starts talking about his fetish is ropes, and
And
that's why he's
piss,
tying this
too.
guy. I didn't hear that, but that
I
sounds
didn't hear that.
accurate.
That's crazy.
They were talking
Uh,
about piss fetish and how
Bro was
they-
talking about everything.
There
maybe
was
it wasn't
no-
him. Maybe it was someone in the audience.
I don't know.
Somebody
it
like
really,
get
it really
pissed.
was hard to keep track of who was saying what and what was said. It was tough.
What about that fetish versus kink comment? That was funny
Yeah,
as
yeah.
shit.
He goes, fetishes are something you need in order to get off, but a kink, you just kind of like it. So, yeah.
And someone in the audience goes, "Oh,
Yeah,
like,
dude. Yeah, dude. I forgot, dude. He says that. Somebody goes, "Oh." Dude, it made sense to that guy finally.
Crack the code.
Yeah, dude, it was so fucking awesome. This guy's tying this guy up. He goes, "Yeah, my alpha. Most people have an alpha, which is like somebody they could trust to, do everything right with. He says, my alpha, yeah, he tied me up one time so good I was suspended from the ceiling. The biggest, fattest guy I've ever seen in my life.
I still don't know how that works.
Yeah,
It's
like-
got to be like a steel I-beam.
It's like tying a
planted in
cow from the
house.
ceiling
Yes, dude.
and then fucking it.
Yeah, and then he fucked it. He fucked that guy. It was really yeah, that was like that's almost unbelievable. Like how big this guy.
Yeah,
You
I don't
couldn't have
really
written
believe
that.
it.
You couldn't have written that. But then there's more. They start talking about different animal types. And like, I think it was the big guy is going like, yeah, there's dogs, there's cats, there's birds, there's pigs, there's horses, and there's chickens, and it's this guy who is in the front goes, I know a chicken. Like,
Yeah, I know what you
just yeah.
he drops that like no, and nobody like is
No
like
humor. That's a
No-
serious
yeah,
like,
thing.
that's a
deadly
dead
serious.
serious-
And I'm looking
Oh, I
around.
know
We're
a
the
chicken.
only people laughing at the fact that this guy went, I know a chicken.
A normal conversation ever.
He knows
And
a
I know a
chicken.
chicken. He
He was-
knows a chicken.
he was sitting right next to the guy that had the pills. In there.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That might have been the chicken.
The leather mask guys are pretty easy to spot because they're really creepy looking.
And they do creepy shit too.
Yeah.
They're always like hovering around.
Oh,
like,
and one of them
the
was
one girl at the convention.
yeah, one of them was wearing his like military shit. Like he had
Yeah,
like his,
yeah.
his like
Yeah, he was like a decorated.
Uniform.
PFC
on.
thing or whatever. Yeah, yeah. That was weird, man. He was wearing that and then the dog thing on top, and it was like, yeah, just put your cock in this little dog hole. It was tough, man. It was tough, but I think after that we pretty much dipped out of this conference, or maybe it ended or something. I don't remember.
No,
but-
we got out.
No, we
I,
left like 20 minutes in. We're like, this is just
This
there's
conference was like
nothing
2
here.
hours
Yeah.
and we left in like 15
it
minutes.
was 2 hours.
Yeah, it was a long
Holy
thing.
shit! Yeah, good thing we left.
Because in between these funny moments was like 5 minutes of excruciating
Boring.
lecture
Yeah.
about
Lecture about peeing on people.
like
and
somehow making
fisting.
peeing on people not interesting.
Yeah, it was so boring. Yeah, had a blast there. I don't remember what the fuck we did after that.
Did we do? I think we went to like the playpen.
Yeah, I think
like
there
a
was
dull
a
playpen.
decompression period. At some point, we interviewed that kid.
Oh my god.
That kid was fucked up.
Yeah,
That was before the that was before the kink panel.
oh yeah.
So fuck
this
it.
was
Okay, there's a
before.
lot of kids there. Like, I guess
Yeah.
a big part of these furry conventions is orgies.
Well, that's why it's so fucking bizarre because like these the furry communities, it's like half of it is just kids who like are dressing up as animals, I guess, and doing their thing, whatever. But then like not even like 20% of it is that. Then like 80% of it is just like
Guys who
hardcore
wanna-
sex.
Yeah,
Like
fuck.
so weird. Like,
Right.
I shouldn't say weird, but like it's so divided where it's like on one side you have like people
I'm
who
just into the art.
dress up or into the
I'm
art,
just into the
and then
art.
on the majority, in my opinion, other side, you've got people who are just like
Sexual deviants.
Yeah, I want to fuck
Yeah.
a furry in the weirdest way I can, and I
Yeah.
don't care what they look like or who they are. As
there's
long as
this
they're a furry, I'll fuck them in
17-year-old
this weird
dude
way.
who's like, "Hey guys, can you get me into an orgy?"
yeah,
We're
here's,
like, "What are you? What?"
like
So
yeah.
okay, hold on. Let me do
Whoa.
some context here. This is in the video. We're interviewing this kid, but we didn't get on footage. But the part after the interview where he reveals, yeah, I've been trying to get into room parties, but I can't because I'm 17. And it's kind of an innocuous comment because we're like, we don't know what a room party is yet, but like we're like, what's a room party? He's like, it's basically like an orgy. And at this point we're not recording, but we're like, have we committed a crime here? Like by not asking for his age earlier, because he just said one of the most upsetting things I've ever heard.
And,
So after
and
that,
keep
we're
in
like-
mind, like the age gap here is like
Yeah,
there's
15 years.
mostly like 40 plus and then like 20-year-olds
Yeah.
or younger.
yeah. So that
So
was
it just came off very predatory.
Yeah, it was weird.
At least this part of it.
And
Well,
after
like-
that, we were pretty quick to get away from him.
That
What
was
was
he
that,
was
please?
the one that explained to us like at first in the beginning of the interview, which is in the video, like he was just explaining to us like simple shit, I guess, that we just didn't know. And then yeah, at the end of it, it just like did the biggest 180 I've ever seen in my life. And it was grim, dude. I'm not gonna lie, it's very grim for me. I was just like, wow. Grim. I had like a sense of dread. I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, somebody's gonna fuck this kid this week. Like this week, it's happening. And,
it was bad. And he asked us, I think, in that same conversation, to sneak him into the Kink 101 panel.
Yeah, you're right.
Which we did not do, by the way.
No, he wanted to get snuck into the Mersuit panel, which comes later.
Oh yeah, which was somehow even more boring.
I think we just should have stayed through those. They would have gotten fun.
Maybe. We were so done by then. But anyway, that began our quest to get into a room party and discover what they were, which ultimately was fruitless. But it was like, you know, hearing, oh, there's like a holy grail, like Indiana Jones.
Yeah, it definitely gave us some motivation.
Yeah, it was really, really exciting. We're hoping to get into one some other time, maybe in several years.
Yeah, if any Goomba podcast listeners have a beat on a furry room party,
got a beat,
please let us know. The DMs are open. You can message the FurCon hotline
somewhere in the Midwest.
Yep, and as long as it's in the U.S., we'll be there.
So, even if it's not, we'll go anywhere for this.
Yeah, it's very.
I gotta reinstate my passport, and I gotta go get my Chipotle. It's at the front door.
Go for it.
I'm leaving the country.
You got Chipotle delivered? That means you can't get PIB, you fucking fucker.
I mean, I'm on this. This podcast is important. Okay.
You guys want to go to a Drain Gang show in Barcelona this summer with me?
No.
Okay.
I would. Llama, come on.
No.
Llama would say yes to that. By the way, guys, Llama is our special guest on the podcast today.
Yeah, he's
been here the whole time.
He's here. He's been listening. He's just typing.
He's been posting images too.
Yeah.
He posted Stewie on his big wheel.
Llama, take over for me. I'm getting my Chipotle.
Yeah. Lucky Llama says, Dinkbot, bring up the Taco Bell wings. I got those today. You ever tried those?
No, I didn't even know that was a thing.
They brought them. They were here last year. I remember them being pretty damn good, dude. It was like Taco Bell wings. I swear that like Dorito seasoning, it was pretty tight, and they give you like queso with it.
Right.
This year I got them. I'm never getting them again.
Really?
Yeah.
Taco Bell's usually. I was thinking about Taco Bell because 2 nights ago, I ordered 36 tacos for myself.
For myself, yes.
And 5 quesadillas.
Wow.
Didn't even make a dent. I was, you know, just slightly inebriated.
This is a pattern with you.
Well, yeah, maybe I should recount
the
how
Big
this
Macs
devolved.
Or whatever. Yeah, dude, what?
Yeah, you know, so I was in San Francisco. Here's my problem, okay? I'm not like a massive party guy, but you know, sometimes I'll go to a club and I'll have fun and I'm with my boys. And when you leave, you're starving, right?
Sure.
But the problem is your judgment is skewed because you're, you know, under the influence.
Right.
And I have this habit of opening up the Uber Eats app and just losing all sense of quantities and normalcy. And it's not like, okay, I'm hungry, I will eat a burger and fries. It's like, burger looks good, get a lot. Nuggets look good, get a lot. And there was an instance, the McDonald's incident, if you will, where I Uber Eats probably the biggest McDonald's order ever placed. I mean, this could cater all of FurCon.
Yeah.
We're talking $500-$600 for. There were 8 of us, but most were asleep at this point. So really, for like 3 people, I think it was something like 50 burgers, nuggets nearing 1,000, like 500, like
You
a
gotta go back.
preposterous amount.
Was this on Uber Eats?
Yeah.
You can go back.
Can I
and
go
look
back
in
and
your
look
orders.
at the quantity?
Yeah,
Oh, dude,
yeah.
let me look.
Go to your app.
And by the way, this happened 2 nights in a row.
Go to your
This
app.
was the second bigger order. The first night still got way too much, but somehow was like, I want more the second time.
Hit carts.
All right, orders.
Top right.
All right, let's see. All right, I have a $400 McDonald's order. I think this might have been it. Okay. So I started it off with 8 French fries. Pretty normal.
Right. Just 8.
And then I added on 3 McChickens.
Okay.
And then I guess decided to add 3 more McChickens. And then I decided to get 4 orders of 40 McNuggets.
Okay. Which
And then I
is-
decided that wasn't enough.
Oh, okay.
That's 160 nuggets.
Okay.
I got 2 more of those.
You got 2 more 160 nuggets?
So 2 more 40.
40s,
So we're up to 240.
Right.
8 quarter pounder with cheese. 8 cheeseburger. And then I went back around. 8 more double bacon quarter pounder with cheese.
That
This guy got like a $50 tip.
it's just one of the most absurd things I think I've ever heard in my life. Like, I don't know how you end up there, but
Well,
That's all right, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I have a problem. And the thing is, I don't even eat it. Like, it comes, I'm like, okay, I'll have a burger.
Of course you don't eat that. Of course you can't eat that. Yeah.
I feel bad, but, I'm really trying to reel this issue in because, it's just my eyes are bigger than my stomach when I'm drunk. You know how it is.
I guess. I don't, but I can
Um,
understand how it is to you. I can empathize.
To a
Well, I'm just
reasonable
excited.
level. Like 3 burritos instead of 2, sure. But 500 nuggets and
Well, keep
7
in mind,
McDoubles.
there's 8 of us. We're all in the car.
They're all
Everyone's
sleeping.
like, yeah, we're hungry. I'm hungry. I'm like, dude, I'm so fucking, I could eat a fucking cow right now. So I'm just clicking buttons. I'm like, whatever, it's coming. It'll show up at the house when we get there. And then, it just all falls apart because then you open up literally 8 bags, like those ones with the drawstring,
Yeah.
8 of them. Like multiple people had to go get it from the dude. And you open it up and I just poured it on the table like a mountain, poured everything out. And then it was like a Matt Stoney video. I mean, it was just like,
Did you take a picture of it or anything?
I should have.
You didn't. That didn't
No,
occur
I
to
didn't.
you?
I didn't even think this was out of the ordinary. I was like, all right, let's get to work. Start eating. I didn't really
That's
think
the
this was
most mind-boggling part. To me,
only
is
in
that you didn't
hindsight
think
am
to
I
take a
like this
picture of that.
is a little bit funny, but honestly, there was not one laugh. It was just this is normal. I'm hungry. Let's eat.
Dude. That's
What
like
the fuck,
You
dude?
remember when Trump had those football players at the White House? They brought out the like table of quarter.
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
Oh my god, dude, that's so tight. That's honestly very real of you. That's extremely
Thanks, man.
real.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Anyways,
On with FurCon, which now we're roaming around looking for room parties, and we go to that chill room, and then I think we went to the dance party thing. which was
But-
pretty
dance
good.
party was fun, dude.
Dance
Well,
party
the
was fun, but
the chill room was a fetish thing too.
was it?
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Adults only.
But we didn't fit in there.
No. I was kind of worried. We were sitting in these pools that had like balloons in them. I guess. I was worried if there's gonna be any fluids in there that we
Oh, there definitely were fluids.
like might have touched.
Yeah,
For sure. You have many diseases now.
it was.
You're the one that
unfortunate.
jumped head first into it, dude.
Dude, I
the
mean,
Multiple
I'm,
times.
You're the
this is my
mascot.
life. This is my livelihood.
Yeah,
If I'm not jumping head first, what am I doing?
yeah. That's so real of you, and you're
You
so
feel me?
fucking awesome.
That's so send of you, bro.
So zen.
Thanks.
So pool, pretty gay. We got AIDS. And then we go to. I think we went to this dance thing, but like the lights were still on, and like all the chairs were there. So it ended up being kind of gay. We left. I think, I don't remember, but
I don't remember.
Well, it was
I
like
don't
there was
remember.
like 4 people on the dance floor
yeah,
jamming out.
but the
and-
lights were on. Like that's what was
Yeah,
so
like
weird about it.
it was full. Oh,
The
really?
the house lights. Yeah, like the lights were on. Like it wasn't like a dark like rave room.
Yeah.
Like it was a Marriott like civic center
Convention
space.
center.
Well, I
yeah.
think that was the point where we met the people running it, right?
Right after.
We met
when he
this.
took
we
us
we came out of the
backstage, it was
bathroom
dark.
and we saw this random guy and we were like, "Hey man, can we interview you?"
I think he approached. Oh, did we? I can't remember. He just
kind
like
of
he just like
approached us,
sat
he just
there.
started talking to me.
Yeah,
I don't remember what the fuck happened.
but we were so fucking
At some
drunk.
point we asked to interview him, but we didn't realize that he was a manager of the event.
Yeah, so we're terrifically drunk. We keep going to the bathroom to hit blinkers, and then we'd walk out and just stumble to where we needed to be. But at this point, we were so drunk that we just like stumbled onto some chairs.
And we're like, "Dude, can we interview you? Whatever. We don't have questions.
Yeah,
We're just slurring." And the guy at one point feels comfortable enough with us to say, "Oh yeah, I'm just here to fuck." And this dude's like 60, old ass guy. He's
it looked like my
I'm just here.
dad.
I'm just here to get some, bro.
Yeah,
And then after a few minutes of talking, he's like, "Oh, by the way, yeah, I run this. Do you want to go backstage?"
but not before he starts talking about how he ran the audio for like the Bernie Sanders campaign.
Oh
in,
yeah,
like Washington D.C. or
he's
something.
like high up in the audio game.
Yeah, so he's Mr. Audio, and he's like, "You ready for the backstage tour?" And you know, okay,
Yeah, I
yeah,
guess.
absolutely. So we go back there, and he's showing us, and I recognize like some of this stuff from school, but like most of it is just like beyond my comprehension in terms of technology. Like there's just these boxes, like just a big glowing box, and I guess that records everything or something. I don't know.
I mean, it was like hundreds of thousands of equipment.
There's like
going
nine
into
little
just this one room
Yeah.
that had like 3 people dancing.
9 little Chinese guys running the thing. It was chaos back there, and he's running us through and telling us all this shit. We're not really listening because it's like how am I supposed to understand what you're saying?
Well, the whole time we are just thinking, if we buddy up enough, he will let us go on stage just for a second so we can get a shot of the fish on stage.
Yeah.
Which did not happen because after like an hour of listening to this guy drone on, we're like,
yeah, I
slyly
literally
ass.
I have to be I'm like I have to do something because we're gonna be here the rest of the night. I'm
He
like,
was going on
yeah.
and on.
I
and
go
on.
like, yeah. I was wondering do you know the DJ? Because maybe when he takes a break, we could ask him if we could get our boy up here on stage for like a second. I'll shoot this thing, then we'll be out of here, out of your hair anyway. And he's like, I'm like, so do you know when this guy takes a break? He's like, no, I don't know that, and I'm not in charge of that, and I don't think he's taking a break. So
just dubbed us.
just brick wall. We're like, okay, this is a valueless relationship for me anyway. I was mad. I'm now angry because I'm like, really, like that guy's not gonna take a break for the rest of the night. It's bullshit. And he looked
then
like the type of guy that would be cool about it.
You ran into him later though.
I ran into him the next day, and I was like, hey, are you doing the DJ set tonight? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, I was wondering if we're trying to shoot this video. I wonder if we could get my friend up there for a second and kind of dance with you, and then we'll pull him off, and it won't interrupt your set, I don't think. And he was like, yeah, I'm not in charge of that. What the fuck
do
are
you mean
you
you're
to
not
your
in
show?
charge
What
of
the
that?
fuck are you talking?
He was
Yeah.
wearing the shortest shorts I think
Yeah,
I've ever
dude,
seen
his
someone
balls were hanging out of these shorts. It was just another brick wall. So we're like, great, okay, there goes an amazing bit that would have been so funny. And I'm already steamed, honestly. This whole event is kind of pissing me off. I'm just angry.
Dinkbot's just enraged
Dinkbot was
for most of
enraged,
us. By the
really
way.
But I want to
angry.
back up for a minute. While we were talking to this guy backstage, he had his like assistant tech, I guess. I don't know. They were really into that shit, and he's showing me that they do like VR room. Whatever that game is, VR
chat, yeah.
VR chat, like furry meetups or some shit, and they do all the lighting and stuff. And so he's like scrolling in his, I think it was his like phone or his laptop, something. He's scrolling in his photos to find this video in his photo app, and I am just seeing brony porn fly by and I was like, wow, like this
Like
is
hundreds of brony.
like this
like,
is crazy.
He's not even organizing
Like,
them by album. It's just
no, it
raw
is.
in there.
There was I just was watching it fly by, and I'm like, holy shit, dude! Like, what the fuck? And it was
He doesn't even bat
crazy.
an eye. Like it's normal.
No,
to him.
it was totally
You
normal.
ever do that?
And-
Like you're showing somebody on your computer and you realize, oh, that's pornography.
no, I don't. I
No,
don't.
because I
That's
don't
happened to me a
download
few
I don't
times.
do
porn.
that.
I will, dude. I was into VR porn for Kevin. You remember this? I was getting my computer repaired by like an Indian guy on like
Oh,
Autodesk or whatever, and he's trying to
Yeah.
see the downloads
And
folder.
he had like
Dude,
that
he's like
program where he's
mousing.
controlling it.
Yeah, dude, he's mousing over this video called like MILF Big Tits VR porn, like, and he's like, where is the file? And I have to like close the window and point him because I download all my shit to the desktop. I'm like, don't go there, dude. It's just,
He
it was
opens up
only porn in
fucking
there.
MILF getting tit
Yeah.
fucked.
That's the problem with VR porn is you got to download it. It's no
Yeah.
good.
No good.
I don't even watch
Yeah,
that
put it in a
anymore.
folder, man. Come on.
I found a folder for it now, but it's not hidden, like very
Right.
well. Anyway, because I'm a fucking adult man, I don't really care if somebody sees porn on my computer, but
Remind me to not put on your VR headset.
yeah, whatever, pal.
No, but-
You're not into the gooner lifestyle.
And then, so then he finally gets to this VR chat video, and it is, no offense, man, I don't want to shit on anyone here, but it was the lamest thing I'd done ever saw,
Yeah.
dude. It was just, he's like, isn't this so cool? And it was like a dance floor with a bunch of furries
Yeah.
dancing, and I was like, yeah, man.
It's like the VR chat graphics. There's like maybe
Yeah.
8 people in there.
There was like,
But you
yeah.
know what? To their credit, these guys were very nice.
They were
For
very nice.
sure.
They weren't. They were. I think the word I'd use benevolent. Like they were very like. They were interested in their craft.
Yeah, but it was almost like they thought they had like a golden goose, and they
Well,
were like,
I think they
it was
thought
our
that we
privilege
were
to
like
show.
furry documentarians who
Yeah.
were like deep in the culture.
I just don't know. I don't know. From the way they were like acting, it was like they were showing us something like super cool, but we're
yeah, like
you know.
super exclusive, never before seen.
yeah, but
like-
it was pretty uninteresting. All things.
I mean, it was
considered.
just a bunch of audio equipment.
Yeah. But yeah, that
But
was
it was nice
that.
of them to go back there and show us, but it was just like the difference between like this guy scrolling and I think the background on his Mac was also it was brony. I don't know if it was porn. I have reason to suspect it was, but like this guy is like scrolling through just like pony porn, and then it's like, check out this VR chat video, as if it's the most normal thing. You know, hey Hal, how's your family doing when you go to get the mail from the mailbox? It was like that. It was like, yeah, man, check out this event we did. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, you know, that's crazy. Like there is not a single boundary that could be crossed in
It's
this.
definitely a culture shock.
Yeah. I think that's, to put it lightly, it was fucking crazy. I was just like, wow, I've never experienced that in my life. And I guess me and Dinkbot's computer technician now share a similar experience.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was so drunk at this point, I didn't even remember what we did.
You guys were fucked up. And honestly, I should have started drinking too.
You should have got fucked up. It
I
made it a lot
regret-
easier.
It would have made it way easier, dude. Like, I was sitting there, like, like jaw to the floor, just like, what the fuck? Like, the whole time. I was confused.
Yeah.
I was, and you guys were just like, and I'm like, God damn it.
We were having a ball, man.
Yeah, I should have started drinking, dude. I was
Yeah.
confused. So, anyways, that was our backstage tour with the head honcho of the guy who runs the place or something. I don't know.
Which, I mean, we established that connection, which would have played a part if they weren't so lame, but
Yeah, if they let us on, all we wanted was to get a clip of Spoon Kid like dancing on the
Yeah, we
stage,
just
not
wanted
touching
privilege.
anything. Not just get on the stage and dance. But that was like the holy zone. Like that was the furry, zone. You could not go there unless you were one of 2 people, I guess. So, no funny bit.
what else did we do that
No
day?
More dancing, and then
The dancing was fun.
Definitely more in and out. I think, after.
And then
Oh,
Mersuit.
yeah, we got more in and out.
Mersuit, which
The Mersuit meetup, which was the final event.
yeah, we've been hearing all day about how crazy these Mersuits are. How there's people that have butt flaps so that they can get fucked in the butt easier, and they have like weird harnesses and all this. Like we're talking like really exciting sounding BDSM fursuits. We're like, this is gonna be cool. We're gonna see some shit that we're not supposed to see.
Right.
And we get there, and it's the same people.
It's the same crew. There's
Same
nothing.
fursuits, and nobody's doing anything sex related. They're just there.
It was like it felt like a car meet where no one talked about
Yeah.
cars, and it was just like, oh, you have
It was just
a
the
Mersuit?
fascination with the room party almost grew at that point, because I was wondering, like, how does it go from these really awkward dudes who can barely speak to each other to somehow getting in a room and then just letting loose. So it was almost like we were
Dogging, dude.
getting edged the whole time. We were getting blue balled with like
Yeah.
these grand ideas.
I think we were thinking that like shit was gonna pop off at these like sexual panels, or at least be interesting enough where it was like something was gonna happen, but like nothing at all. Like it was just like, hey man, how's the weather, buddy? Oh, you
Literally.
have buttons back there? Oh, cool, man. Mine has buttons up here. Like
Yeah.
it was very like, is extremely
A bum ass event, dude.
yeah, it was a bummer. I don't even. The only thing that happened at that event is we saw Steve will do it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
have
yeah.
you come across
Steve
that
will do
clip
it.
yet?
I haven't got to the Mersuit part. I've been waiting for the podcast.
Okay. Dude,
Dingpot doesn't know who
it's gonna be
Steve will
awesome.
do it is.
I had to look it up, but he does
Dude,
look like
that
Steve
was
will
It
do
was
it.
Steve
so
will do
good.
it.
It looked
Yeah.
exactly like Steve
I'm
will do
so
it.
do it.
dude. It's got to be like impact font,
Yeah.
top bottom. Steve will do.
do it.
So that was the
Yeah.
only thing I could think of that we really did in a Mersuit. I don't think there was a single other.
Yeah, we called it. I mean, at that point, we had been there for like 6 hours, and we were just
Yeah.
That
were
was
just
like
done.
brain melting, like
we were fried after that.
mentally tiring. Just like what the fuck? That for me at least it was.
Yeah.
I was
it
I was
was-
just left with what the fuck. That's
was
all I
brutal.
had.
You
It
were
was brutal.
you were that. I was angry. I was very angry.
Dingpot was pissed off, dude. But not as the second day.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
So we dip, and then we get in and out. I don't remember if we
second
did
time
anything
that
else.
day.
Second time that day, in and out. Kevin gets another 2 double doubles.
I think I got more. I think I got 3.
So that's like 5 double doubles.
Dude, I
I
get
had
some.
2
I get some
burgers.
insane ass food.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that shit. I was
was
eating
on-
like these people for like 3 days, and on the 3rd day I woke up and my stomach hurt so bad I thought I was gonna have to like sit out, like just stay in bed all day. I was like,
Yeah,
I
it was-
don't understand
Just taking it.
how.
Well, we
you
made
can
a
live like
realization that it was really a density issue.
this. How do you mean?
I'm a lot more dense,
Yeah.
so I'm able to intake an insane amount of food.
Yeah. Yeah,
And-
I'm not the type of fat guy that got fat by eating like 9 quesadillas in a day. It was just like I was just like my dad didn't care what I ate when I was like a baby, so I've just
Yeah.
still been that way.
Cheetos in the pantry.
Yeah. So yeah, Cheetos in the pantry type fat. So I had a real tough time living your life for
We turned it around by the end, but you know what it really was the drinking every day.
yeah, probably.
That was making it. I mean, there was a lot of bloating.
I
There
drink a
was
lot.
of-
I don't drink a lot. So I was kind of like I don't know, I was
yeah,
just
same here.
shocked.
That was overwhelming. It was the only way to get through it. I mean, it was like going through war.
I got
Yeah.
strong
Sounds like-
mental, yo.
Yeah.
I didn't get to drink. I
Yeah.
didn't get any coping mechanisms.
Nart. Boo.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Day 2, or wait, what would be the 31st? We wake up. I don't know what we go to the gym probably.
I guess, yeah. Break another part of my body.
I think
Like another part
Dinkbot
of
didn't
my
go
body.
that day. I think it was just you and I.
And you know what? That was leg day, so it would have been
Right.
real bad.
So yeah, me and Blaze went. We knocked out a leg day. Well, this motherfucker's decrepit too. He's like, oh, my knee doesn't work. I didn't get knee surgery that I was supposed to 5 years ago, so I can't bend my knee.
I
I'm
mean,
like,
come
okay,
on,
well, I don't
man.
know how the fuck you're gonna squat. I mean, I don't know what you can do today. You don't have a knee.
Well, the problem is like I think I've never gotten it diagnosed. So if there's any Goomba podcast knee doctor listeners, please hit the helpline or the comment section. I believe I have a torn meniscus that I tore doing a standing high jump in my kitchen while boiling mac and cheese years ago. And so it like leg days are fine for me when I gotta just easy, like if I go hard on legs for like 2 weeks and just do leg presses, my knee kind of feels a lot better. But at this point I hadn't gone to the gym for like a month. I'm slacking. And yeah, there was it, but it also gets bad when it's raining out, and it was raining that day.
Right. Yeah, she's got like the arthritis thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know what's up with
It's
my knee.
bad
So.
if it's raining out.
Yeah, I
It's
so
pretty
I
funny.
couldn't do shit. I just sat along I felt like a loser, man. I just sat there going, "Yeah, Kevin. Woo!
No, you got it. You
We got it in. We did everything but the legs, I think."
yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
But you know, that sat in the sauna.
Sauna bangs, man.
You got to be rugged to do that shit, for sure.
I love that shit.
I'm
dude.
pretty
There's some
convinced I could
motherfuckers in
do
there.
40 minutes though.
Nah,
I'm
nah,
convinced
in
I
there?
could. Yeah, I'm convinced I could.
When it's like 220, dude, no way.
I don't know. I don't know what the temperatures were each day, but I'm convinced I could do 40 minutes.
Yeah, we'll see when you come back.
I come soon, the 3rd.
Okay. Yippee. Yippee. We'll go look at that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done that
Should
yet.
we tell
We'll
them
go-
about the thing?
No, not yet.
You
Guys,
won't
we
know
have
the
things
thing.
planned. We have things planned for you guys.
You
All right,
can't
let's
know
just
the
put it that
thing
way.
yet.
You can't know the thing.
I've been teasing. Don't put this in, Dan, because this is shameless self-promotion, but I've been teasing it on stream.
Oh yeah.
I would be like, guys, what do you think about this idea? Beep, if we beep and we did beep, right?
Uh-huh.
And I've been teasing, and people are like, dude, like the chat, every time I say this idea, hold on, I'll type it.
He's typing, folks.
Every time I say that idea,
Uh-huh.
people fucking light up and go, dude,
Oh,
we
it
have
goes
to see
insane.
that. It like, I'm telling you, this isn't bullshit. This isn't like, I swear.
We're
People are
blue
gonna be
balling
hyped
him
for
too
it.
much, but yeah, man.
We're
it's
blue balling
gonna
him.
happen.
But Dan, leave
It's
that
gonna
whole
happen.
part out, so whatever.
Nah, leave it in.
No, leave that out.
Oh, you know Blaze has a live stream.
That's
Get the
shameless,
fuck out of
dude.
here, dude.
Shameless.
I feel like we kind of gave him the gist of it. We're hitting an hour here.
Well, that was just day one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do we
I
even
mean,
need to do
Day two?
Day
You
two.
want me to summarize day
we
two?
rock up real late. Yeah, go for it, Blaze.
We rock up late. We're all fucked up from day one.
You can't forget the triple vodkas at the door.
Well, no, we walk in, and they're like, dude, we need to hit the bar before we go up there. Get some preconditioning in. So, yeah, I don't know anything about alcohol. I think I watched Dinkbot order or something, and the guy goes like, do you want a tall vodka or regular? And Dinkbot has no fucking clue what he's doing either, seemingly. So he goes tall, and they hand
Tall double.
tall
I don't
double.
even know what that means, but
I don't either, really. But he hands Dinkbot, like, think of like a cup you would get at like
Pizza Hut.
like
like a fucking big gulp.
a big gulp cup, practically, of fucking alcohol, and it's all alcohol, and I think it was like vodka soda.
just
No
vodka
soda,
and club
dude.
soda,
It's
yeah.
like a drizzle of soda. They loaded it up.
I got a
And
line.
so Dinkbot and Spoon, we like sit in the corner and we're just watching furries walk by, and they just gun that shit, the whole thing down. And it was down. I had to drive home. Okay, it was downhill from there.
Yeah, that was a bad start. We should have split one,
You should have split half.
and we
I-
should have
listen.
not drank it in 1 minute.
Personally, I was pretty drunk, but other than that, didn't really have I wasn't like blackout drunk, and I didn't puke.
You weren't blackout
So-
drunk, but you were definitely like
I think I did puke that day.
You
did.
certainly did, yeah.
Was that at the convention?
No, that was after.
This is
We
in
were
your
talking
apartment.
about.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I don't know if we're
We'll
allowed
get
to
there.
say this, but we were talking about puking through the fish mask. We thought it would be a funny bit
Oh, that would have been so good.
if Kevin threw up and it all came through the hole of the fish mask. But unfortunately, that bit never
Yeah,
materialized.
I didn't really get sick till later.
So we drink, and then on day 2, in the Furry Con, I think we interviewed that one guy who, Rick or something, who was that
Ross.
chill, Ross something, who was pretty chill, I guess.
Yeah.
And then, fuck, what else did we do? Nothing. I don't think we did a single thing that day.
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah,
boring.
I don't really
Oh,
remember
and
what
the
happened.
dance competition happened, though.
Oh, yeah. That's like the
That
only
was-
thing we did.
The funniest ass part, because it was like, when you think of like 2010 shuffle music or something, like they were playing like the most
Yeah, it was
shuffle
the
music.
Cringy ass music, dude. It's
It
like,
was very cringe.
and I was kind of astounded how none of them had really put together like a routine. Like the dancing was like not particularly impressive.
Well,
I
no
don't know if
shit,
it's just
they're in,
because
like,
the
a fucking
limitation of the
100-pound
fursuit.
fursuit.
I mean, some of them were just wearing the hat, and like
I
most of their
guess.
dancing was just like literally like running around.
Yeah, but like a lot of these contestants probably just were like, "Oh shit, I have a dance routine," and we're like in the hotel room the morning of, like coming
Yeah.
up with something.
we
What were we gonna get Kevin to do?
We were gonna
wanna
do the futsal shuffle. We were
Oh
gonna get
yeah,
Kevin
I was
on the
gonna try and do the
shuffle.
futsal shuffle and the fish mask,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. Unfortunately, we didn't
but you
get
had to
there.
like apply to be in
Apply.
it and like audition at like 2 p.m.
Yeah.
and then the dance thing was at like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
we
So
were-
it was.
we were just
But I mean,
super
it was just very bizarre music. It was bizarre, but it's just
It was a
like
bizarre
cringe,
event.
and people
guys-
were like
you guys will see it.
headbanging, you know, to the music and dancing, and it was that
It was
was
a lot.
it was it would be funnier on video if you watch the video. It
Just
was
watch the
really
video.
funny.
You'll get the
Watch
gist of
video.
it.
You'll get the gist of it. And we got some funny recordings of the people behind the
reactions.
contestants. Yeah. The guy with the red face, dude.
Yeah.
That was goated.
We went to the whale. I don't know if it was that day.
I think it was that night.
That was way
Was it?
more
It
fun.
was. I had to drive because you guys were so fucked up.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't that night. That
No,
was the
it
following
was
day.
the day after. Yeah, because I was
Oh, 'cause,
drunk.
yeah,
I
you-
was drunk on a completely different substance. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
substance was that?
Bud Light. I had
Oh.
4 or maybe 5 Bud Lights before we went to the whale.
Well, because we went home that night, kept drinking. This was New Year's Eve.
Oh yeah, and we tried to go out to the club.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I wasn't 21 at this point. Like 3 days before or something, and yeah, it was whack as fuck. I'm sorry, it was just
we
that was
didn't even
whack.
get into anything. We just
We didn't even try. It was like
walking around
filled
the
with
street, and it was like everybody there was an alien. Like there's piles of people out in the streets, and everyone looked like E.T. Like
Yeah, there was some ET looking
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
E.T.
was
Like,
out
just-
there.
and they were all like 39. Like it was.
Yeah,
just,
they
it
were
was
all,
really
like, old.
strange.
and in cliques of people, and it was bizarre. It was bizarre.
Yeah.
So I think we
and,
just celebrated at home,
We
but
celebrated it.
Fort Girl's like, yeah, let's get hype, crack open a champagne. But you know, me and Dinkbot are both hours into drinking, so
Yeah.
you know we should have been drinking water, going to bed.
Yeah, and I think we had another in and out.
you
that
had
night.
more Bud Lights.
Oh yeah,
and shit,
more
too.
in and out.
And yeah, a third time for
Yeah,
sure.
my stomach was in horrible pain that
And,
night. I remember.
This Kevin guy's like, "I'm gonna throw up." And,
But somebody was, I think Dinkbot was shitting.
Who was?
Yeah,
I only have-
I was taking. a
Yeah,
I only
he
shit.
have
was
one.
taking a shit.
I only have one bathroom, so I'm like, hey Dinkbot, you almost done? He's like, no, I'm shitting, man. I was like, all right, I'll just do it in the sink.
And
And then
you,
just turn on the garbage disposal and just fucking.
yeah, but you
Yeah.
don't let any. Fork is like, you gotta go in the back. You gotta go in the back.
Well, because
she's-
you're just standing there. I'm like, dude, come on, you just
I
go to
wanted
the
to
other
see
room.
him
I got
puke,
puke.
dude. I was waiting. I was sitting
man.
there. I was like, "Come on, do it, do it, do it."
You're like self-conscious. You don't want him to see.
Well, I don't know. I like puking in peace. Like I'm not used to. Like, I don't want to have an audience. Like just come on, man.
Dude.
It's like taking a shit.
I guess.
No,
dude.
man.
It
It's
doesn't.
hype.
In the shit, you have to take off, pull out your ass. I don't. I feel like it's different, dude.
I guess.
And the same sound you make when you die in Rust, you're like, "Oh." That is the same sound you make while you puke. You're like, "Oh."
Yeah. I was good. They get 30 seconds. Took my shirt off. I was
It was
feeling better.
not 30 seconds, dude. It was like 5 minutes. You were
All right, maybe
sitting
5
there.
minutes. Maybe 20 minutes.
And then, yeah, I think the night was over at that point.
Yeah, I just went to bed after that.
Good entrance into 2023.
Yeah, first action of 2023. Puking into the
Puking.
garbage disposal.
Dinkbot was shitting. I was playing with Rudy.
Rudy,
Uh,
pretty
And
funny
then-
cats.
Got some funny cats, huh?
yeah,
Yeah, they're pretty funny.
very funny. Shrimp's so cute. Then,
I think we
next
called it a
day.
night. Next day, gym again. My rule was like, if we're drinking like this, we at least got to hit the gym every day, which did not offset it in the slightest, but made me feel a little better.
felt productive.
Made me feel
That's nice.
much worse.
I think you skipped again that day. Oh, no, you did. You came.
No.
You came. And I outbenched
I only
you.
skipped leg day. Yeah.
I outbenched Dinkbot, guys.
My arms were like so fucked up that like I tried to do like I tried to do what maybe would have been a quarter of the amount that I would normally go for, like, back in the day, and I couldn't even, like, it's not like I don't even remember if I got it to my chest or not. Like, I literally was like, yeah, no, that's
Well, the thing was, we did a full push and pull workout, and you were just brutally sore.
yeah.
And then you have one day to rest, and then we're back in it doing push again.
Yeah.
And it's like,
It's shit. I mean, honest, I've pushed through soreness before. Dude, it was literally like, it's not happening. Like it's not happening. I couldn't figure it
Yeah.
out. This is not getting up. So
we got
I
in
just
there at least.
tapped out at that point. Well, I think I did some other shit, but I tapped out for the most part.
Got in there. Hit the
Yeah.
Well, you just
sauna.
hit a new max. I think you hit like 115 on bench.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I'm going to keep a buck.
You did
But
pretty
yeah,
good, man.
it was a
It's
max.
something.
And I haven't gone to the gym since then. And I feel guilty
Ooh.
about it every day.
I don't.
Uh,
I'm kind of glad I'm done. Honestly, dude.
But yeah, so we hit the gym. You guys are hungover as fuck, tired, sore. And then what did we do that day? I don't think we did anything. I think we
Drink
just
more.
definitely drank more.
Wait a minute. Didn't we go to like some fancy restaurant on New Year's?
Yeah, we
Maybe.
did.
Yeah, I don't know if it was that night or
It was
not.
New Year's Eve, I think.
We had to buy a shirt, or I had to buy a shirt.
Dinkbot.
yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, we had to go to Urban Outfitters to buy me a shirt, and it turns out they don't make shirts for like anyone over like 120 pounds.
Anyone larger than me.
So I got a
Yeah,
large, and I can fit in a large just fine, but like it's so short. Like I don't know. Is everybody that short torso
Yeah, but
wise?
it was a
You're long.
large,
It was a
but-
normal large.
You've
yeah.
got a long
like
torso.
the size of a medium.
Yeah, well, I've got a long torso and I'm kind of fat, so it was like whatever room there would have been to like fall down was instead just like pushed out. Because
It literally didn't have more than large, and
No.
even a
Yeah.
large was hard to
And
find.
the large was like a true medium size, like
yeah, it was it
in
was
regular clothing.
Pretty, I looked pretty silly rocking up in the shirt, but it was
Yeah,
like
but it was fine.
collar only or whatever, you know.
Yeah, one of those
Yeah.
schmancy restaurants.
we went to some fancy schmancy. Blaze wouldn't eat anything seafood, even though it was a seafood restaurant.
Yeah,
I ate mashed potatoes and meat and bread. It
Yep.
was good.
embarrassing for you, bro.
How's it embarrassing? It was great. I had a great dinner.
I don't know. I got a really good thing of salmon. I got a bunch of shit. We got a bunch of shit. It was awesome. Although I like that pizza more.
Yeah, pizza was kind of better and cheaper.
Way cheaper.
Yeah, you know how it is, folks.
Anyways, the crown jewel of the trip was The Whale.
Yes, dude,
Beautiful
The Whale.
film.
Please go see The Whale
Brendan Fraser absolutely killed it.
I'm so excited.
Fantastic movie.
for his Oscar win. I'm not even saying he's going to win. It's a great performance. Good
I'm
movie.
fucking with
beautiful
Brandon
film.
Fraser after. I saw like a YouTube video on his life. Okay, so for context, I was a hater. I'm a movie hater.
Dude, don't even start.
Uh,
with the
Me and
haterism.
Dinkbot were crying in the
They
movie.
were
and then
actually
Blaze comes
crying.
out. He's like, "What? It sucked."
Such a dickhead, dude.
I do that with every movie though. For some
Just
these
read
guys,
the
like,
damn room.
these guys are crying at every movie I've ever been to, and I come out, I'm like, that shit sucked.
Well, the only movies we've seen with Blaze were The Whale and then
And everything,
Oh.
everywhere, all at once. But
two good
cried in
movies.
both.
Of
I
course,
mean,
because
that's debatable. But
Two good movies with cry potential. Blaze walks out.
we're also little crybabies.
Yeah.
I mean,
they are definitely crybabies.
Yeah,
but
whatever,
I saw
dude.
this whole YouTube video on Brandon Fraser's like life, and
Brendan
it made me
Fraser.
really sad for him. And you know, I'm rooting for Brandon Fraser. Okay, I'm not
Brandon
rooting
Fraser, everybody.
What,
It's-
dude? Brandon Fraser? Dude, it doesn't matter, man. Close
it's,
enough.
It's actually Brendan Fraser. Believe
Brendan
it or not.
Fraser.
Brandon Framer.
Brendan
I'm rooting
Kramer,
for the guy, okay? I'm rooting for the guy.
the guy from
Uh,
Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Didn't he say something?
Oh yeah, Kramer. Kramer's been in trouble for about 30 years. Yeah, I don't think they've let him off the hook yet.
Mm. Well, he
Anyway.
did good in The Whale.
Yeah, Kramer was great in The Whale, man.
Anyways, I'm rooting for him, all right? I changed my mind.
So, knowing the actor changed your mind on the movie.
No, the movie was still ass. I'm just rooting for the actor.
Dude, your media comprehension and level of like basic human empathy is like through the floor.
Dude.
You,
Like,
you might have. You might be on some spectrum.
dude, that's
Blaze, I'm gonna be honest.
crazy.
What is the empathy you have for
Just
a guy
okay,
in a
no,
movie?
But what's to dislike so much that you come out of it
I
saying
just
that
thought
shit
the movie
sucked?
was boring. There wasn't any car chases. There wasn't any action
Oh my
scenes.
god.
Just
There
don't
was
even start, dude.
absolutely no
Do not
romantic
start.
interest anywhere.
What-
There wasn't any
Doesn't he-
guns
what
or
do you do?
shooting.
It was just Fast and Furious, your number one movie. It would.
I'm just saying. There
How
was,
was
no,
that your
Stop
metric?
saying. You should stop saying.
There were no car
Jesus.
chases or sex.
I'm just saying.
Mm.
He's
It's
a
just
fucker, dude.
like it felt like I was watching an unedited Rust video where you just
What
died
are
the
you
whole
talking
time.
about,
Where
dude?
you just
Stop
died
it.
the whole time instead
Stop!
of
Oh my
raiding
God,
and
stop.
PvP. That's all.
That's the video you make.
What?
What do you mean? What? Don't what?
It's
What?
like
I'll
watching a
snap
Blaze
your
Rust
fucking
video.
neck.
You're gonna compare The Whale to Blazed Rust?
No,
What
not Blaze
ego?
Rust.
What hubris?
No, I
Oh,
just
Blaze
said
Rust
Rust
is better.
video. Blaze Rust is better.
Then The Whale?
Your Blaze Rust video is better than the Whale. You heard it here first, folks.
It's
Oh,
true.
guys.
The biggest
I'm telling
fucking
you,
moron in American
no,
history is here to
honestly-
let us all know.
Honestly, if they just added one car chase scene in that movie,
They're shot
would've
in his
been a 10 out of
apartment.
10.
That's part of it. What do you mean car chase?
they just needed a car chase. That's all.
They had to fit the Whale into. He wouldn't even fit into the damn car.
Yeah, what car is he
Semi-truck,
gonna
maybe?
fit in?
Semi truck,
In the back?
maybe in the container, trailer portion.
And then they'll just go chase around.
What about like a gunfight scene, home invasion?
How would that even fit at
It could
any
be-
point?
What's
in
the What's the
film?
point in engaging with him on this? I know what he's
Yeah,
doing.
you're right. You know what? Let's
I
just
know
not-
what he's doing, and I hate it.
Let's
and I
just
hate
wrap
it.
this up, dude. That's pissing me
All right,
I
off.
so we
hate
saw
you.
the Whale.
I hate you. I hate you, man. Fuck. Stop that.
What else? We saw the Whale, and then what did we do? I think we just went home.
Yeah, called it a day.
Yeah, it was tight. It was a tight week. Kevin took
I
me
think
to the
I
airport.
left.
Yeah, you left
I left like a day or two early.
that night or the night after
Yeah.
in the little Chinese iPad car. I don't
It's
even
a
think
cool
we've
car,
said
man.
what car it is. We've just described it, and there's no
They
way
know.
they don't know what we're talking about.
Can you guess
yet.
the car?
Can you guess
the
it?
car?
Yeah. So Kevin took me to the airport.
Oh wait, well we met up with Soapy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Soapy boy.
Soapy.
Yup.
Ooh.
And he
We got
mogged
some-
all of us. He was way taller
He
than all
mogged
of
us.
us. He was,
He
And
was
he
way
ate the
taller.
spiciest sandwich at the restaurant.
Did they make
Yeah.
him sign a form before
Yeah.
he ordered that?
And he
Yeah.
just
I
ate
took-
it and was like, "Yeah, it's all right."
I ordered a chicken sandwich and I took one bite of his before eating mine. It fucked me up for the whole day. I didn't
Yeah.
eat like anything for the next few hours at least.
yeah. So honestly, I give Soapy Boy a lot of shit, but
He
credit where
deserves
it's
his
due.
flowers.
Yeah,
It's a Chad.
he was really tall and ate a really spicy sandwich.
Yeah, I mean, he really just he fucked us up.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah, that's it.
swimming. Oh yeah, I got in a pool for the first time in a couple years. That shit was tight.
Dude, you were whimsical in that pool.
Yeah,
I love
he was-
pools, man.
You know that cartoon thing where they like spit water up in like a fountain?
Yeah.
You were doing that.
I haven't been in a pool forever. It was tight.
That pool was nice. Pool was good.
Not enough
Uh,
bitches. No bitches at the pool, dude.
Lame.
Ooh.
Lame.
Well, is there any finishing remarks?
People listening to the podcast, unplug your computer.
Should we go to another FurryCon and get into a room party?
Folks, it's your
Let
job to
us
set that up
know.
for us.
Set it up.
Yeah, if you have a lead, leave a YouTube comment under this video or DM any of us with serious inquiries, and we will potentially follow up on that.
Yes. You will not be reported to any law enforcement. Only if you're an
Um,
adult. Adults only.
And
course.
if you have any other suggestions of places 3 vagrants should go visit, leave them in the comments. We're open to visiting
And
anywhere,
the whistling
anytime.
creature. The whistling creature
The
wants
whistling
to come too.
creature wants to come. All right, guys. New episodes returning weekly.
Sure. It took
Right.
us like a month to get this one together, dude. Badass. Guys.
Night.
Good night, fellows.
Good night.